We live right now? Live right now. You know, I actually had a way that I wanted to start off this podcast.
Oh, tough.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
I wanted to know, do you be wearing the Hoochie Daddy shorts? Yeah, that's right.
The Hoochie Daddy
Hoochie
shorts?
Daddy shorts is what I got on right now, my
those.
HDs. It's summertime.
Yeah,
I know you stylish.
on vacation I do.
On
vacation, but
how short can they go for a guy and still be like guy-like? Like,
No,
am I passable here? Am I passable, or are these two Hoochie Daddy?
Nah, you good.
I'm good.
You good. I don't think there's. I mean, is there too high? I don't know.
There definitely is too high.
I guess so. Yeah, but nah, I think you good. I guess if you was to go up like here, like around here, you might be going crazy. But like, you know, right there, I think you good. I think it's like, yeah. I mean, I think you at the fine line of. But when you stand up, but nah, I think yeah. I mean, I would wear like that size. You know, I think I'm a little older though too, so I tend to like come about here with it.
I feel like the older I'm getting, the shorter my shorts are getting, and I don't know if it's something like, because when I was younger, I played basketball. My shorts was damn near to my ankles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Iverson, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And one year I went to Miami, and it was just hot as hell, and I wore some shorter shorts, and the ladies was like, "Yeah, you got nice legs, nice legs." I was like,
"Oh, that
wear
did
these
it
more." You know what I'm saying?
That did it. That did it. Huh? That did it. When the girls say something, it's over with.
It was over.
Nah, yeah. I think it has something to do with your confidence too. You know, when the shorts come up a little more, I'm telling you, I think it do, dog. Like when the shorts come up a little more, it's like, okay, yeah, he feeling himself now.
I think he think he the shit.
Because when I'm on vacation, I don't know why, but when I'm on vacation, I be trying shit. I just try some different fits and everything, like, cause I be thinking like, I don't know, nobody know me here.
My vacation colors are all bright.
Yeah.
Salmons, yellows.
Yep, I be trying all kind of stuff on vacation, boy. All kind of, I had like beads on.
Don't.
You should see like the pictures. I'm gonna have to show you some pictures like when we used to go overseas, Germany, and they know a whole nother NIeman over there. Like
that is kind of interesting.
Like we'll go to London or like, you know, wherever we was just overseas, like they know a whole nother NIeman. They know this, you know, like I would go on stage too and perform with Eric.
In the
Overseas.
Different type of attire.
I mean, nah, it was me, but it was just like something about them not knowing who I was.
Yeah.
I just felt like super comfortable.
I kind of wonder, like, what would you wear if you knew nobody knew you? Because, okay, let me put some, for instance, Miami, last time I went was hot as hell. Mm-hmm. I did not think about what I had on at all. Like, I literally was dressing for the heat. I first took off my shirt to get a shirt, because I was like, whatever I'm wearing is too hot. Mm-hmm. I took it off, went to go get a shirt. I'm looking, first off, in colors, like, hell no, I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna wear nothing black. Everything was based off of the heat.
Yeah.
But when I put together my outfit, I was like, I don't think I'll wear this in Compton. You know what I'm saying? Like, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so let me ask you. So, do you care about what you wearing, or you don't care?
I think the first me doesn't care because I want to be comfortable to myself. But at a certain point, I do want to like, let me put something to you. These Crocs right here, I probably wear all the time because they're super comfortable to me. They're super broken. And then, like on this podcast, I'll be like, oh shit, I got on my Crocs again. I can't, like, because I'll look in videos and be like, why the fuck do I got those Crocs on?
Yeah.
And so that, so to that,
because I asked you that because it's like, you don't really dress well.
Oh shit!
Like you don't really dress well. But I don't never say nothing because it's like I don't think he cares.
I think, you know what, we was talking about confidence the last time. I think that I dress better than everybody. Actually, it's so crazy because This might trip you out actually, because I see your face right now. He's like dressed better than everybody.
I'm like, shit. Okay, I ain't never seen it, but
no, because I don't dress in that kind of way. Okay, I design clothes. Okay, so I designed this shirt right here. One of the main reasons I got it on for the podcast is I'll be like, I can't go on the podcast with. I don't care about wearing stuff that I didn't design. I don't really wear labels that I didn't design, so I wouldn't have like a big Nike right here, like me. So, but outside of that, think about it like this. I oftentimes think to myself when I see people wear some shit, what the fuck do you got on? And who do you got it on for? That's why I think I dress better than everybody. Okay. Because I feel like certain people be wearing some shit to impress everybody, and it's kind of really ridiculous to me. Like, if somebody has on like a big ass coat with spikes on it and all of this shit,
I feel you.
I'm like, it's cool.
I feel you.
But it ain't comfortable looking.
No, I feel you, because I'm in this space where I don't really care about the brand. I don't really care about. But I do care about like the quality, and I care about if it's clean, and I care about if it fits good.
Right.
But as far as like the brand of it, it don't really
I feel like you still got the color coordination down though.
I
wouldn't have thought to put that hinty blue, and you got that little bits of blue hint. Like you always like.
I mean, if you would have seen me get dressed though, this is like a 5-minute process. Literally like I went in the closet, like, cause I what time we started, like,
wait, are you timing yourself, or how long do guys have to get dressed?
No, it's not even that. It was just like I didn't want to be late, you know. And I was watching this podcast before, and I was really into it. And this place is like 30, 40 minutes away from where I live.
Yeah.
And I got dressed at like 6:15.
Okay.
So it was just like, oh shit, I kind of got to get dressed.
Are we going to get to a point though? Because I think I said this before on a podcast. Are we going to get to a point where, like, I got to come in trying to like match fits with you? Like,
no. I think it's incredible.
No, because I feel like you're going to like outdress me.
No, it's not even that. No. Because you brought up dressing.
Yeah, I know. But I had to bring it up because I'm like, you know what? I felt like wearing my hoochie daddy shorts today, but I feel like he was gonna say something. That's why I brung it up.
Oh no! You know what I think is so incredible about the time that we live in is that I don't think there's like a wrong way to do anything nowadays. Oh, you know, like right. I would never correct you on like what you're saying or how you're saying it, because I feel like no matter what you say or what I say, there's going to be an audience that agrees and disagrees with everything we say. And there's going to be an audience that likes this shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. There should be a lot of audiences that like, well, now let's kind of rephrase that. There'll be an audience that likes that shirt. Now, audiences will like this shirt.
I'm just saying, like, there's gonna be people that don't like my outfit.
Yeah.
You know, but it's cool. Like,
actually, if I got to be frank with you, we both might be a little old now because the new memo is they're sagging again.
Well, yeah, they're not really sagging. The pants are bigger, though.
Yeah, they're like bigger.
They fit, but they're bigger, and they're like a lot more tailored.
They're sagging looking, but they're on the waist.
There you go. They're not sagging. They're oversized.
Are you into that?
I haven't yet. I feel like it's heavy. I feel like it looks heavy.
It just doesn't look. It's like almost so comfortable is not comfortable anymore. I guess that's kind of like what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the trendy dressing, I'm over with. Like, if I was to go to like a Met Gala or something like that, I probably would just be in like a shirt and slacks. Like, I just at the moment I don't feel comfortable no more. I'm done. I won't tie up a tie.
Yeah. You know, we getting up in age where, you know, like, I think that, people would call us old, and I think that I
might start wearing suspenders soon. I'm just playing.
I don't see that. I don't see that in you. But I definitely feel like we're getting up in age, and it's like we looking at the kids and we like, what they doing, you know? And they, you know, because they probably would come in and be like, nah, it's comfortable. It's the same as like it's pants. It's like they just the pants. They just look heavy to me. And I actually, like, I don't know, depending on ones that they have, I don't know which ones they have, but the ones I seen like held, they're heavy.
No, they're heavy for sure. But here's the other thing that I'm thinking about. I really don't even know what the name brand is now. Like when I was younger, you know, like for instance, when I was younger, a name brand for me as a youth wouldn't have been Gucci or Louis. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm, you know, 18, 19, it was like Nike. I think Rockaway was like just out of style then. You know what I'm saying? But Sean John, Iceberg. You know, like I don't really know like if somebody's like 20, 22, like what's like cool to wear now.
Yeah, I mean we done aged out. You know what I mean?
But I honestly think fast fashion has changed all of that to whereas there actually are some cool jackets for $5 or $20, $25.
No, I think so
shit.
too. I think that's like a confidence thing. It becomes like a confidence and self-confidence thing where it's like, you know, where one would say like, are you wearing the clothes or are they wearing you? You know what I mean? Where it's like, do you know, because you could, it'll be the same, like in your world, like the same pattern.
Right.
But one would say Beastin'.
Yeah.
And then one would say
Champs. Yeah.
Or Gucci. You know what I mean? Or
right.
Louis. And it's like, but it's the same cut.
Yeah.
You know, and I get you. Like there is that where, you know, and it might not be as thick.
Yeah.
You know, and it might not be the same quality, but it looks the same.
Right. And some
I think that's where I
throw
am.
away now.
Like what?
Some shirts. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if I play basketball in the shirt, I kind of be like, I ain't finna wash this shit. Like it's
I recycle a lot of clothes or whatever you want to call it. I throw them away. I like give a lot of clothes away. I give a lot of my clothes away.
No, that's pretty interesting because you got expensive clothes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even look at it like expensive. I just be daytime.
I can't believe you said I can't dress. We really ain't boys no more.
I don't even think
I don't think we're as close as I thought that we were at the time.
I don't even think I said that.
So the whole time, though, because we known each other for like, over a decade.
But
maybe, but I'm
gonna be honest with you. I really, I don't think you can dress. Yeah, that's
we've been on each other over a decade though. Like that's something that you would say week 2.
Nah.
Or like week 3 maybe. I give you like 4 weeks.
Because I never even seen you dress like, no, let me take that back. Because like when you do get dressed, I feel like there's like a suit vibe. You have that
I got
dress.
a suit vibe, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's like more like when you go out and you like making a statement.
I'm really thinking, where do I even get dressed to now though?
No, I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. It was before Christy saw the podcast, she said, so did he get dressed? Cause like that's like a thing, like, but it's
I don't
not
really
like
get dressed for.
But it's not
though.
like a thing. It's not like a thing that we like. It's kind of like your boy that's he's not funny or he's not. You don't expect him to be funny, so you're not like you don't tell him like, hey, you not funny.
This is kind of interesting because I feel like I do dress, but I feel like I dress. I feel like I'm probably the epitome of dressing for me. Let me put it to you like this.
No,
I don't wear no jeans, not because I don't like jeans. I love jeans, but jeans make my back hurt. So I don't wear no jeans. Like, you know, like the belt, you know what I mean? They make my back hurt. I don't wear no jeans. So that
But you
already
couldn't even recall a time when you got dressed.
That is kind of interesting. But clubs, I guess, maybe. Like,
I mean, I've been to the club with you. Like,
I'm
if you're
wear a sweater
like, you're
and
like
some jeans.
Yeah, you know,
what is getting dressed? Layers? That's what I'm saying. Like I need 3-4 layers before it's considered dress.
You know when you getting dressed, like you know, like when you going to a nice dinner, like if they say, hey, you gotta go change, then you're not dressed. You know, it's a dress code or whatever. I'll be
like, how are they dressing? If they dressing in like a button-up shirt, I'm gonna wear a button-up shirt. But I don't think that I buy clothes like, oh, I'm finna stun. That's probably
no, but you don't gotta do that.
Over 10 years ago for me.
No, but you don't gotta do that to get dressed. Cause
what is getting dressed then?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's I'm saying like it's like.
Where would you get dressed to?
I mean, I get dressed, bro. Like I get dressed.
I'm to the supermarket. No, I'm saying you going to the supermarket. You gonna get dressed?
Nah.
Okay, so that's out. Now,
but I go to
you
dinner.
Dressed
like on Sundays we go to Crustaceans brunch. Damn, I probably shouldn't have said that. But yeah, I mean, on Sundays we go to Crustaceans brunch. Like I'm gonna get dressed. You know what I mean? Like for Father's Day we gonna go to brunch. I'm gonna get dressed. You know what I mean? If I'm going, like it depends on which basketball game I'm going to. Like,
all right, y'all do me a favor. All right, rate NIeman's outfit in the comments versus my outfit because I think that I'm actually kind of fly right now.
But I wouldn't call this dressed. Like this is like I watched the first one and
I think we should have a dress day podcast then.
Yeah, all right, that'd be. I mean, we could get dressed.
Yeah, we could have a dress.
Because I'm not even saying that like I'm this super like fashion guy. I just like to be clean, and I like my shit. Like I said, I like my shit to fit. I like to be clean.
I'd say we have a dress day. I'm gonna outdress
but we
him.
could. I don't know if you're gonna outdress me though. That's
We'll just keep it there.
crazy. I don't know if that. Yeah, well, we could try it though. You know, we could definitely try it. Cause I don't think that's a thing. I mean,
we call it like maybe.
Are you gonna wear like?
No, that's what I said. We could pick the genre of dress. Like
genre?
Yeah. Like maybe we're going like hip hop dress or suits or you know what I'm saying, like
Okay.
casual. You know,
this could be a thing. This could be.
Yeah,
like
I think it could be a thing. Like one of our podcasts. One of our podcasts per X amount of podcasts. We just see who outdress who.
I'm into it. We could put a wager up.
I think a wager might be dope.
We could do it however you want. I'm pretty confident in this one. I like this one. But nah, I mean, I honestly didn't think you cared. You know,
about dressing? I do, I don't.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? Yo, this is actually kind of interesting. When you first asked me to like work with your artist, you was like, yeah, because I got like the dress and the swag type of aspect of it. He was like, and I remember the first thing that you said was like, man, niggas be wanting to wear Hawaiian shirts.
Oh, for real? I don't even remember that. But that's probably something that I would say, especially back then, though. Back then, I was really into it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I scaled it back where it's like, it don't really need to say, you know, like, that's what I was thinking. Like, on the first one, I was like, I was kind of dressed, you know, and I was like, I don't know if I want to give, like, I'm trying to get dressed here. Like, I'd rather them hear what we saying than like be like, oh. So today I was even like thinking about if I should wear a watch or not. I was like,
see, but now let me ask you this though, because we're both kind of, you know, behind the scenesy people. How important do you think that is to somebody that you're working with though? How they dress?
Like the person that's like the talent?
Yes.
I think it's really, really important.
Super important.
Yeah.
So you could dress how you want, but
yeah. No, I think depending on what they're trying to give, you know what I mean? Like if that's their brand, then yeah, you need to care about it. But if it's not, there's some people that's not their thing. Like they're not known for how
Drake first came out, everybody said he couldn't dress. You remember that? They was like, yo, he's doing concerts in sweats.
Yeah, he still can't dress. yeah. But I don't even think that's something that you would be like asking him like, hey, you know you don't dress good, right? And he'd be like, what?
Funny. I don't think anyone ever like put Drake in like the fashion conversation.
But he's not trying to go to the Met Gala. He's not like trying to go to fashion. You know, I never seen him.
Wait, so then does he dress good or bad to you then?
I think it's just like, it's not good or bad. It's just like, you know, he's just like wearing what's comfortable.
Drake's your artist. Would you change his way of dressing?
No, because it's like, that's what I mean. Like for him, like would depend on the artist, but for him, that's not his brand.
Yeah.
Like his brand is not, I'm the freshest nigga on earth.
Tell me, what would make you change the way somebody dresses?
If they was rapping about being the freshest nigga on earth, and then it's like,
you rapping about dressing fresh.
Yeah, and then what's that fit? You know what I mean? It's like, nah, then we gotta figure it out, bro.
And then
like
you gotta change the song
we gotta
or the
change
outfit.
the fit, bro. Like, you know, I think that's what's wrong with like R&B artists now. It's like, bro, you singing to the ladies, but then you not fresh. Like you damn near like emo. Like
that's actually super interesting because what is fresh to R&B now? Because back like old school R&B, Cameo had the cup over the pants. Talking about it's
I don't
like
even
candy.
know who that is.
It's like
off the top of their head. Oh yeah, that's I don't even know what they was
Michael
wearing.
Jackson wore the leotard, gold leotard.
Nigga, Michael Jackson was fresh though.
Oh shit! Now we gotta. Okay, hold on.
You don't think Michael Jackson was fresh?
Wait, hold on.
I think the outfits he was busting.
Wait, hold on.
They was
now I gotta
fire.
rethink it. Hold on. You said, hold on.
I think Michael Jackson was fresh, P. Sheesh.
Fresh like what though?
Like his shit was like people doing that like for
Only
Halloween.
he could do that though.
That's what I mean. It was,
So what you
it was-
mean fresh? Like nobody else could pull that off.
Nah, but if they wore that to the club,
They're
niggas
gonna
wouldn't
get
be.
clown.
Nah, I think niggas be like, that's fresh.
What?
Yeah. You don't think so?
NIeman. A Michael
We might
Jackson
gotta
leather
pull- we gotta-
jacket, maybe? Yeah, wait, hold
This
on.
one
Let's
we gotta pull
a
up some
picture
Michael
of
Jackson
Michael
pictures.
Jackson.
We
Hold
gotta
on.
pull up some Michael
Hold
Jackson
on.
pictures.
I'm gonna pull
bro.
up a picture of Michael Jackson.
Nah,
Hold on.
Mike was.
Michael is fresh?
It was some time. You remember he had like the Navy type
Okay.
of fit. That
I'm
was
sure we're gonna have
hard.
to put this on the screen, but I'm just gonna. We'll do it for later. But I'm gonna put my screen of Michael Jackson fresh. This is mine. Okay, now we'll imagine that you picked a picture of Michael Jackson. This is yours.
Yeah, of course you're gonna try to pick the weakest photo, but dog, I mean, I don't even see how you could.
Michael Jackson fresh?
Man, he was having drip. He was doing.
Okay,
his thing,
so give me another
Bro was doing his thing.
R&B artist that dresses fly like fresh.
I think.
Don't say Chris Brown because
I was about to say
he's got Chris Brown is a fashion dude. He's got a.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like
he's another world. Chris Brown isn't even
that's
R&B.
what I'm saying. It's no more.
He's
Chris's.
like all
that's
music.
my whole like point. Like where the Chris Browns at? Like where?
Okay, let's take Chris Brown out the equation. What other R&B dude wears something? You know it is actually kind of funny because a couple of years ago, the way R&B dudes dressed, you wouldn't have had them as your homeboy. You wouldn't have invited them nowhere.
Wait, say that again.
A couple of years ago, the way let's picture B2K. You would have went to the club with someone dressed like B2K.
Damn, we gotta pull up some pictures of B2K too, dog. And that's weird because they like so young. I don't know if I would have been doing. I don't know.
So who's an R&B dude that dresses like you would take their outfit?
None of them niggas. They all weirdos to me. They all none of them niggas. That's why none of them niggas is superstars.
So you think
nobody
the
wants
outfit
to
is
be
holding
like
them
none
back?
of them niggas. Name an R&B artist. And
I think Michael Jackson was a superstar because of his outfits as well, but I don't think that his outfits was fly. I think
like
that
it's no maybe like and Jeremiah not dressing like that.
Jeremiah
like,
ain't no dressing.
Yeah, he not dressed, but I would hang with Jeremiah.
Yeah, I would hang with Jeremiah, but he's not. He don't dress like no R&B.
I'm just saying. You said who would I hang with? Like back,
Right.
Jeremiah.
But
would
does
hang
Jeremiah dress like a star?
No, but I don't think Jeremiah
I
wants
put
to.
him in my category. He doesn't. I've never seen Jeremiah wear nothing that I'd be like, yeah, that's drip.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you because I mean that's what I said. Like he don't really be dressing, but I would hang with him. But if you said if he was,
I would hang with him dressed like he's dressed.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
Right, but I don't think it fits a stage.
I don't
though.
think he care about being a superstar either. Like he ain't out here like. I don't think he's stressed about it, like how I think these other R&B acts are stressed.
But you bring up Michael Jackson. Who do you think could dress like Michael Jackson today? I don't think Chris Brown could dress like Michael Jackson today. Hell, a leotard?
I mean, but he already like Chris Brown is already Chris Brown, you know.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
if you had a new singer,
but if it
fire
was like
voice,
if it was like a
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd does dress like
He dresses in the suit Michael Jackson, not the leotard Michael Jackson.
what's the leotard Michael Jackson?
Bro, Michael Jackson for the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, had on tights with the dancing bodysuit that was all gold.
I gotta see this. What you talking about?
I'm talking about the V bodysuit. That was Michael Jackson's go. And then if we bring up Prince had the ruffles.
I didn't bring up Prince. I didn't bring up Prince because Prince, like, that's a whole nother, you know what I mean? That's a whole nother vibe.
Okay, let me ask you this. Because it is interesting to me because you do manage. Who's the best dressed musician you think out?
Damn, that's a good one, bro. That's a good one. Sheesh. Right now? The best dress, huh? Dang, that's a good one, bro. Like, on top of my head is like, Future is popping up.
Future is
popping up.
Future be wearing them hats. He got the little fedora.
I would have to see like a list of joints to know who else is doing it. I don't know.
I think that like Best Dressed went out maybe 10 years ago. I kind of feel like 2014, 13.
And that's a good question. And these niggas ain't really looking.
They not
dressing good
That's
nowadays.
what I'm saying, bro.
And
even
maybe,
Kanye got on some like, I look like a slave clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. You know, because Kanye used to dress differently. He used to dress like we know we have
no,
Kanye,
for sure.
Yeah,
no, there's different Kanyes.
Yeah, and
sure,
now it's not dressed up. I don't think it's about dress. Actually, I'm trying to think of who anybody dressed up now. And I think niggas started copying my wave. They was like, damn, if Facet ain't getting dressed, I ain't getting dressed.
That's hilarious, bro. That's comedy. I mean, maybe, though.
And the next thing we going to see singers and rappers in.
Because I'm keeping it a stack with you. I'm like shuffling the artists through my hair. They look weird to me. Like, they look like they trying too hard.
See, but that's the thing. When one of my sons was younger, he said, Dad, I want a rap costume. That was the funniest thing to me. Like, to him, rappers had a costume. Like, they had specifically baggy clothes.
Now, they be looking like costumes, though. But
Yeah.
that's because in music world, in artist world, you're told very early in your career that someone needs to be able to dress like you for Halloween if you're a superstar.
That's pretty interesting.
Like, they need they need to be able to have a costume.
Yeah.
So when they get dressed, they trying to do that. They trying to look very costumey.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think that's where that whole, this is the costume jewelry. And because sometimes I would go to the set and I would be like, what the fuck is this? Like, this shit look terrible. Like,
Right.
And they're like, oh, this shit, it's just for the camera. You know? And
Right.
I was so like, nah, I don't understand that.
Right.
You know what I mean? They had these like weird rings and like.
When I think about it like that, I can't see you like that, actually. Like a big coat, like kind of shit with the ring. I can't really see you.
No, but
like
I'm
that.
not. I'm not an artist though. You know.
Right.
I feel like people forget. Like, I'm not an artist. I'm not trying. I don't
I
know.
feel like
if
he's kind of an artist, though.
Nah, like I'm the furthest. Like, I think it's just not to. But I might got like a lot of charisma though. You know what I mean?
So
To
that
where it's
still
like
kinda
it
makes you
comes
kind of
off
an
like,
artist.
wait, he should be in front of screen. You know, but it's like, nah, I just have charisma, but I don't want to be an artist. I'm not coming in with the big boots. They be having these big boots on nowadays.
The boots is
You seen
wild.
the boots?
The boots is wild.
Like, they be having the big boots. You know what I mean? They be having spikes on the.
That's when I just bowed out of the whole dressing shit, man. I started looking at people dressed different ways. I'm like, I just can't do
And he
it.
tell you, and then my boy, he a designer, and it's this jacket. It looked good. He made this jacket, bro. It looked incredible. And then he was telling me about the cut, and he was about to reproduce some, and he was telling the cutter or whatever, like, and the cutter called him back, like, hey, you know, it's a women's jacket, right? He was like, yeah, just make it, you know. And I was like, dang, I ain't know that. But then when you say it,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it is kind of cut.
That's
right?
actually so hilarious because, you know, in saying that I don't dress, mainly I dress a lot of women. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. So if we were talking about how women should dress, I could tell you, oh, those earrings don't go with this and that kind of shit. But it's kind of interesting because women's clothing is actually worn for a lot of artists.
I mean, I'm seeing that. I just didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know.
What? There's almost nothing in the men's section that you're going to have. Like, basically, this is going to sound crazy as hell. The thing is to buy women's clothing oversized, and that's about all of your favorite artists is wearing a woman's jacket oversized, bro. Possibly even some women's pants oversized. I think it's kind of crazy. But women got more
selection.
Yeah,
They got more
exactly.
selection.
They got
bro.
more selection than
Now
guy.
they
A
do.
guy gonna have all black T-shirts, So where you gonna find the one with the frills and spikes and shit is in the women's section.
No, that makes sense. It made sense when he was saying, when he was talking to the dude on the phone. I was like,
Outside the dress though, let me ask you this: how important do you think image is?
Image, like what?
Everything else but the dress.
Image, like
way you talk, maybe the people that you hang around.
Oh, it's important. You know, like that's why being an artist, or being an artist in particular, right? Yeah. That's why being an artist is so hard. That's why it's so hard to break as an artist, is because like now I'm in the sports world, right? It's like it don't matter how you look. It don't matter how.
That's kind of interesting.
It don't matter how if people care, if people like you, if they don't like you, if you don't speak well in the media, if you didn't explain something well, if you don't dress well, if you average a certain amount of points, there's like you gonna just get paid this.
Right.
It ain't gonna be. But like artists, if people don't like you, shit, it's over.
It's over with. Yeah.
So then that's why like everything is important. The way that you dress, your image, how you talk, what you about, what you like, what's your brand.
That's really
Did you go to like what you care about? Who likes you? Who don't like you?
When I was younger, I wanted to dress like Jay-Z, maybe Diddy, DMX, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
so baggy jeans.
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of thought like that was
Tank
hard.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I don't really know like who like kids would be looking up to right now. Like, yeah, I mean,
they want to dress like Gunna.
Like Gunna?
They want to dress like Gunna.
I feel like they want to dress like Kai Cenat.
Nah. They definitely don't want to dress like Kai Cenat. I feel like, I mean, I hadn't seen him a lot, but I feel like bro be wearing tank tops a lot.
Kai Cenat?
Yeah. What is he dressed like?
I feel like tank tops. Yeah, I just feel like there's not really a dress now. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's over with, done, all of that kind of stuff. And that's what it's kind of interesting, because we were talking earlier about whether or not like Drake was like corny, right? And I said,
nah, we didn't say that. We were talking about dress.
No.
Oh, y'all was.
On the way here.
Like,
no, on the way here. We was talking about whether or not Drake was corny. And I was like, what really makes a rapper corny nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Because back then it would be, oh, you talk proper. That's kind of out the door now. You dress, that's out the door now. Yeah. You don't have a lot of hood homies. We don't care for you to have a lot of hood homies now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of almost made me think like, what is cool now? What?
Cool. You want to know what's cool?
Yeah.
Being you is cool.
Yeah, okay.
Being you is the coolest thing ever. You should be you at all times.
Definitely.
That's like if I was to give somebody advice early, like one of the most important things on the planet.
Yeah.
It's just being you. That's what I do love about nowadays. It's like it's easier to just be you. And that's what I mean by like us, like you dressing that way.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be somebody like people that watch us that's gonna be like, nah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like and there's gonna be a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know, because there's just a lot of people
in the world. Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that's the cool thing about living nowadays is like you can be you. You know, and it's cool.
That's pretty interesting. Because you know what, I was just thinking about like, there's been this conversation about like identity and taken from the culture and just, you know, like how black people dress and, you know what I'm saying, how I dress hip hop and all that kind of stuff. And I just kind of feel like you said, like being you is like the newest thing. And I feel like it's opened up a lot of new avenues. Like the last time we were talking about what made Sexy Red dope. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's her.
Yeah.
She's definitely her.
And I ain't see her wear nothing name brand.
Yeah, because I didn't really seen her a lot, you know? But like when I do see her, it's like the very like, I want to say like airbrush vibe, like tank top with the airbrush, like.
Yeah.
You know, very like the hood girl. I didn't want to say, but like like a hood girl.
Like Soulja Boy came out almost. Like Soulja Boy.
But it's like you could tell like that's how her and her homegirls dressed. Like it wasn't like, you know, she came in and got hot and she was like, oh, I'm finna put the drip on now.
But
You know
I
what
do
See
think
what-
that that's what artists do, though.
Oh no, they do that.
Definitely.
No, they do that.
You know what? This is kind of funny as hell. And it's not to single anybody out. But when I first would see like videos of, I'm just going to say anybody because I don't want to single nobody out. But when I would see people, I'll name them multiple
say they
people.
name.
Okay, I'm going to say their name. When I would see videos of the Migos,
Yeah.
I would be like, because they rapping about like, yeah, young nigga with a chopper. I'm like, but I'm like, did these niggas like, is someone dressing them or did they always want to dress like this? You know what I'm saying? Because certain videos, they would all have on sombrero shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, the Migos got some videos where they're dressed wild, bro. Like
what though?
I just told you, they all wearing sombreros, right?
For real?
What?
I might have caught
what?
on late. You know
Yo,
what I
the
mean?
Migos, the Migos got some styles of dressing that is wild. Just go look at the videos. And I'm thinking to myself, there ain't a lot of gangsters I know that would dress in some of them ways that a lot of artists dress. I'm like, ain't a lot of gangsters I know that dress like this. I'm like, were they dressed
But
like this when they were?
Are they gangster though?
But they're saying they're gangster though. And so my thing is, when you were in the hood, were you dressing like this, or did you always want to dress like this, but you were in the hood?
Okay, we got two questions going, but I could say that, yeah, they always wanted to dress that way, like the way that they're dressing now.
The way they're dressing now.
Yeah, they just didn't have the bread to do it.
Or maybe the balls to do it. Because if you see old pictures of the Migos, they're in long white T-shirts, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But fashions change. You know, like fashion changes. Because there was a time where like you ain't had to be gangster to wear the white tee. That was just like what was in at the time. Right. I was wearing white tees
Right.
back when it was like white tee time.
yeah, but there's certain shit that the Migos wear, and I know I can't put
Because
on you at
now
all.
it's like, yeah, I mean, like you said, like I feel like, you know, niggas might be old too though, to where it's like I don't know what niggas is wearing nowadays.
Now that you made me name somebody, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Give us somebody that you just would have to change the way they dress. It just wouldn't work.
Change the way they dress.
I don't care
And
how
they
dope
think
their
they
music
could dress?
is. It don't matter how dope their music is. You just like, nah, if there's my artist, I have to just give him a jacket or something.
Dang. But they think they can dress?
It don't matter if they think they can dress. It's like you know that's not a star. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we got certain things that's like, oh, you're not doing your hair like a star. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Yeah.
that don't look like a star.
Maybe like Bryson Tiller. Maybe like Bryson Tiller, I'd be like, man.
You need a colorful jacket.
Use a stylist a little bit, you know, like and I yeah. This is so funny, cause I just know everybody.
So wait, so that's actually kind of interesting because you know everybody. You can't really talk about them. Shit, it took you 10 years to tell me I dress bad.
Nah, but I think
it took you 10 years. I don't imagine you finna tell nobody
but
nothing serious.
Really, I'm like in the vibe of like, it just is what it is now. Like, I'm gonna just say it. I think I was just kind of like sifting through artists that I felt like, you know, and I was just like, yeah, I think Bryson could use some help.
Yo, I got another question for you. This was actually ways. This is totally non-segue, but I had a question coming up here because we said that we was doing the podcast and everything like that, and I see a lot of podcasts nowadays. I wanted to know why you think podcasts last or don't last.
Well, shit, my man over there said because niggas can't afford it. Yeah, man. Yeah, he said they can't afford it and it's a lot of work. He said it's a lot of work, and I think when they go into it, they just like, you know, and that's kind of like a lot of times people are like, they see something, they be like, oh, that's easy. Like, all they doing is, you know, but it's like, you know, there's a lot more to it than to everything than all they doing is, you know. So I think it's probably like a thing where it's like a number of reasons, but I think those are probably like the main two. It costs a lot, and people don't want to work nowadays, so it's a lot of work that goes into it. And then, you know, and then there's like probably like they probably not interested, I ain't got shit to say. I was talking to Chris the other day, like, shit, I couldn't imagine if I wasn't kind of connected.
Right.
And then trying to start a podcast, like, that could probably be tough. Like, you got to really build this shit from the mud. Like, that's might be tough. Like, imagine you just, like, got nobody and you just starting a podcast. Like,
but
that
there's
could be
so many of them. That's what I...
Who?
I mean, we can't name them. No, that's what I'm saying. We can't name them because there's not a lot of good podcasts. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I thought you meant.
No, I was thinking really in general. Like, you know, it just, because, you know, I was looking... Somebody said something under a comment. It was like, I wish they would just burn all these podcasters, you know. But when I was watching us back, I was kind of like playing us back. I was like, I don't really see us as podcasters.
Nah, because this is what I think about it. I don't either. I just think we capitalizing on some shit that's like,
right now. Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's hot right now, but it's also just like, I see this is where it's going.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, there's people at home that want to comment on you. Right. Because honestly, like, not to be mean, but to be mean maybe is like, I ain't really got shit going. So you just going to comment on everybody else's life.
Oh, shit.
And so, you know, this shit is working. Like, niggas ain't got nothing to do. And niggas is staying in the house. So they like, shit, I'm in the house. Might as well put this on. You know?
I think when I was thinking about that, one of the things that kind of struck me as, like, interesting about us is, like, I feel like you know, we talk about a lot of different topics and stuff like that, but I feel like we don't really have, like, oh, yeah, I'm finna go to them because they're going to talk about this all the time.
Oh, like a specific niche?
Yeah, it's kind of like I know Joe Budden is going to, like, almost bad mouth rappers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I think we don't because I think we don't think about it because it's like it's so fluid. It's like natural. Like, you don't, like, when you're like, I think when you're like good at, like, just say you like good at music or you good at basketball, like, you kind of know you're good, but you don't think about it. You're not like, oh, they coming to me because I rap good. Like, you're thinking about everything else on why they come.
Speaking of rapping good, though, I don't know what I was thinking earlier. You said you was rapping overseas?
Nah,
you said you came out on
I wasn't
stage
rapping.
in an outfit.
I was performing the songs with Eric.
So
but I would like do
singing.
problems. Like, I would do like
were
the
you
rap
singing
verses.
or rapping?
I was doing the rap verses.
Whose rap verse were you doing?
Problem. Who else? What other features? 2 Chainz.
And you were dressing like a rapper.
Yeah.
Were you dressing differently than you normally dress when you knew you had to rap on stage?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Overseas, I would dress different.
No, I'm not saying dress different because you overseas. I'm like you thinking in your head, like, yeah, I got a show today.
Nah.
I was stun on these niggas.
Nah, I think when I would go overseas, I was dressing like, I wouldn't dress like that back home, but I was just kind of trying shit out. Like, let me see if I can get this off.
Coming off stage, do you feel like you were ever feeling yourself too much?
Nah, I don't think that's possible. I think people need to get that out their mind. Like, I think that's like a brainwash tactic that our mom's generation and their mom's generation was taught to not be confident. You know what I mean? Like, I think niggas need to get rid of, you know, like, people need to applaud feeling themselves more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think that's a thing. Like, you was feeling yourself too much. Nah, you need to feel yourself too much.
I don't know why I'm still going back on this though. Whose verse did you like rapping the best? I'm like wondering like who did you zone out into like, yeah, I'm a rapper now.
I mean, because that was the biggest song we had was with Problems.
Oh, so. This is like if they ain't looking out, I wonder.
Yeah.
And you came out like, I'm the rapper though.
For sure. I mean, I didn't think that they thought I was Problem.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just wondering like.
No, I was coming out like
chill swag. Now I'm wondering like, did he come out like? No,
bro, there's videos. Like, there's videos on YouTube right now. We could go to them.
And we will.
Yeah, there's videos for sure. Nah, I was like I was saying, like I didn't really think nobody knew me over there.
Yeah.
So I just felt comfortable. You know what I mean? And I do feel like when I would come back with more confidence.
From being a rapper?
Well, just from like getting it off. Like, oh shit, I got that off.
Because you got songs too, actually, now that I think about it.
No, I do got songs.
You ever perform any of your songs?
Nah. I don't think I ever would either.
Never.
Nah. Nah. It's not happening. Unless that motherfucker just became a hit.
I feel like you would.
If I had a hit song, I would. You know what I mean? But until then, hell no, I'm not getting out there and don't nobody know my song. That's not happening. Hell no.
Yo, okay, so here's something I said, because you know, like I used to perform, right? I would always think that rappers coming up would like had the hardest time because no one knew their song. You know what I'm saying? Like a singer could just, you know, you're like,
if you could sing,
like that they could sing.
then it's cool. Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's slower. You could kind of hear what they singing. You know what I mean? Right. Every singer don't get love. You know what I'm saying? But rappers, I feel like rappers never get love unless they're known. Like,
nah, for sure. That's the toughest thing ever. I don't see how they be wanting to do it. Like that's like so mind-boggling to me how upcoming rappers or artists in general want to perform in front of people without having a hit record. I can't even believe it.
Somebody like, what are you thinking? Like, well, first off, would you break any more artists?
Hell nah. I don't want to work with none of these niggas. I don't want to do no.
If somebody came, they was just firing music.
Man, it would have to be so many things that they would have to just understand, and it would just. I would lean more towards no.
That's really wild. That's that.
Nah, it's not.
No, I mean it's not wild because I think like it's so much that I've like built on like modeling. But anybody asks me, do I want to manage a model? I'm like, hell no.
Yeah.
What? Never. You know what I'm saying? But when I look at you, I almost feel like I would bring an artist to you, like, hey, talk to NIeman.
Hell no. They be bringing them to me. I be like, it's nothing I could do for you, champ. It's over. It's nothing cracking, bro.
So when you say like, you know, it's just, when did you feel like you were done with artists?
After Eric. Like, I mean, that was the whole thing too. It was like even Eric caught it. Like Eric caught it. Like, I probably feel like if Eric was to explain the story, I bet he probably explains it in his private talks. Like, man, that nigga NIeman gave up on me. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I just didn't have it no more. Like, you know what I mean? It's
just kind of interesting. You know, when I was managing Bria, I had a formula that way more was working and money being made with me not on the road. You know what I'm saying? I used to be on the road. But then it was like, okay, I could book like 5 of y'all if I'm not on the plane. You know what I'm saying? But if I get on the plane, that might have been a booking miss for all of y'all, you know, type of thing. So it's kind of interesting because towards the ending of it, I kind of got almost in that same kind of way. Like, yo, I didn't give up on the managing. I just felt like it was time for it to be like a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, what you mean? Like, what type of way?
Well, I mean, kind of like you don't expect as a manager to be grinding with an artist forever, but I think they expect that.
Yeah.
Like they expect you to be in the studio forever. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be looking like, all right, there's a time I'm not going to be in the studio no more or go to your shows anymore.
No,
you know what
for
I'm saying?
sure. No, we had got there. No, you know, like, because I don't even think E was, like, expecting me to be in the studio every session or be at every show. Because we had got there where I was like, I rarely came to the studio. I wasn't going on tour. I would go to certain spot dates. You know what I mean? But it was just, like, a time where, honestly, like, I just, you know how to, like, I really just didn't feel like arguing my points. You know, and I also feel like I didn't go into this like as a manager. Yeah. Like we didn't even know what terminology.
So you didn't want to be a manager?
Nah, like it was more like I was helping him just get to where I felt like he deserved to be. Right. And I think that just lasted longer than it was supposed to. You know what I mean? And I think it was just going and I just didn't realize it. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, like what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like I was kind of like, you did your job, like you did your purpose.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, all right, cool. Like,
I guess I do get that, because sometimes I'm like, I'd be so happy that people are like on and made it and their lives are great, but I don't have to manage them anymore.
Yeah,
You know what
like
I'm saying?
that's
Like,
kind of
woo.
where I was at. Like I was
Woo, I'm
like,
glad.
yo, like you there, bro. Like it's all good. Like you got there, fam. Like you, and I don't gotta.
I meant to ask you though, because you know you've been in a lot of different places now. What do you think about like how close you have to be to an artist? Like, do you inherit like friends because artists have friends, and enemies because artists have enemies?
Yeah. That's a thing. Yeah, I mean, it's like you so in it with them. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. At least for me,
It's kind of like
but our thing was different. Like, cause I really never managed anyone that I wasn't really like friends with, or I don't even think that's possible to
Right.
like, I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe there is a such thing as like managing someone you just don't have a personal connection with. But me and Eric, we was best friends before that.
Yeah.
So that was like, and then the way I was raised, that was like automatic, you know, whoever you was beefing with, I'm beefing with. Whatever
Right.
you on, I'm on. So yeah, it was definitely like whoever, you know, and I just feel like for me, I had sacrificed so much of my life for it that I took everything personal that went on with Eric.
Well, is there any beefs that you took more personal than others?
Well, we only had like a few, you know, that I can recall. There was only like a few. There was always like little spats of like
Behind the scenes
type of stuff, like with different producers and, you know, like.
I often wonder if I'd be like the only person that goes through that. Like, bro, are they just hating on me, or do they do this shit to everybody? You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
What
But,
you mean?
you know, you kind of like, I feel like when you start to develop a team, people start to see your team as like being, like your team is separate than their team. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. Like, oh, like, like Young Money. I feel like people would look at it like it's Young Money against us. You know what I'm saying? Rather than like, they're just coming up. You know what I'm saying? They're not like necessarily against us, you know, type of shit.
I think like, I just know for my in my experience, like when I was in it, I was taking shit personal, like as if they was telling me no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whatever, if we was getting no's, I was taking it like it was me too.
Yeah,
like if they, you know, cause we went through a lot coming up. Like he started as a songwriter, so it would be tough for like, you know, and I never really, we would be in the studio for so long with these producers that I would kind of think that they was our friends and they appreciated, you know, like we was getting them paid, you know, and we weren't getting paid to songwrite, but they would get paid when we place a record, and we would place a lot of records. So I was just thinking naturally, like, and morally, like if you got a good moral compass, and that's my bad for thinking everybody had the same moral compass as me.
I think that's another thing that's crazy.
You know, it's just like I'm thinking like, just give me a beat, you know, and it wasn't like that. Like it was very like we not, you know, we not that cool. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a point where we was working with the best producers in the world.
Yeah.
And so we'd go in there and like we would be listening to a lot of beats, and there would be beats that he wouldn't write to that I would hear and be, I'll go circle around like, hey, yo, can we use that? And they'd be like, you know, it's like 50 bands, right?
For a beat.
Yeah, because we talking like 2012. You know, so they like, you know, it's like, well, and I'm talking about like, we talking about the best producers in the world, though. Like, we was in there with Diplo and Pharrell and 40. We did a song with no, you know, we doing Danger and just the best guys in the world. They, you know, and I'm not thinking nothing of it, but so I would take it personal. You know, I would be like, what? Like, man, that's fucked up. Like, all right, we're not gonna write with them no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or like, you know, because we weren't in it to be the best songwriter in the world. Like, we knew we was trying to be an art. Like, he was an artist.
Yeah.
You know, and those type of things I would take personal. And then, you know, we had this thing like the thing with Nicki Minaj was like really, really quick. You know, we
What
have
happened with that? I heard about that kind of like briefly from the outside type thing.
like so we did our first placement with the interns. They was this producer group. They was the homies, and so the
Man,
first,
did Eric write for Nicki or did he not write for Nicki? Man,
he
what
didn't.
happened, man?
Nah, he wasn't even a part of the writing process. Like he was just helping them construct the beat because we were there when Big Sean made Ass. I don't know if you know that song, Ass, Ass. So we was there for that, and I you know, I don't really remember, but I think Eric was helping Cosign like construct it and like structure it correctly, you know? And so Nicki wanted that same type of record, but she had the sample that she wanted to use. So they called us like, hey, yo, like, can you help us do this? So it was really just a beat. Like, Nicki was like on the other side. Like, we were at this studio called Glenwood, and we was on one side, she was on another side. And the beat wasn't even
like in the moment.
No. It was just like, we weren't even in there for, like, the beat wasn't even done for her to write the record yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I think what happened was, once everything was like said and done and there was a record, just looking back on it, we were so in like, we want to break as an artist and we want to get his name out there, that we had kind of mentioned the record before she got to mention the record.
Right.
And so with Eric being a writer, I don't know who took it like they said, but that just kind of came about like, oh, you know, he ain't write my raps, and it was like, well, nobody said that, but I could see how she was like, well, he's a writer, so what else would the consumer think? You know what I mean? And so it was funny because Two is kind of like the manager of the group, even though they was like a producer duo. He was kind of like the logic of it, and he was like, yeah, man, like she really upset, like she want to name names in there. I said, man, that'd be incredible. I was like, yeah, tell her. Yeah, I was like,
tell
yeah.
her name names.
I was like, yeah, tell her. Go ahead. And it was funny because when the article came out, she didn't name the name. You know what I mean? And I was like, so that's why I kind of like it, like went under the rug, kind of like. Is
that your first technical like rap beef almost?
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, that was like our first little like
taste of the industry.
Yeah, like shit, like she was upset, like you know what I mean. And then there was like other stuff that happened in that where it was kind of like splits and you know, but yeah, that was that. And then with the Tory was like the first beef.
The Tory was like, was actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was like the first like, cause like, you know, that was at a time where
that was the first, and I mean, we know Prince and Michael Jackson, but I'm talking about on record. That was the first R&B beef.
Right, I feel like that too. Like, you know what I mean? Because like
Eric Bellinger, Tory Lanez, the first R&B.
And it was interesting because like that was at a time where we were trying to really get Eric to come out of his shell and do something that was kind of like relevant, you know, or do something to like kind of garner more attention.
Yeah.
Because it was like he had all the accolades with the writing, he had singles that was on the radio, but he still didn't feel like he was where he wanted to be, and it was like, all right, that was kind of like
beef is underrated. Competition is underrated.
Oh, competition, yeah. I don't know if beef, but competition is underrated because like a lot of artists don't feel like they need to compete.
Yeah, no, I think it's cool. Like I actually think that what really don't get me wrong. I feel like Kendrick had a great trajectory coming out, but I think that Control verse totally changed his trajectory. Now, do I remember the Control verse? None of it. I don't remember any of it. I don't remember one line of that Control verse. But what I do remember was the feeling people had towards Kendrick making the Control verse. Like, what? He gonna say he better than them niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's the control verse?
When he was on Big Sean's song, he was like, basically he named Drake, and he said, I want to be, better than you niggas. And that kind of was the start of the trajectory change where people was like, oh, Kendrick named some niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually by name, type thing. Yeah. But I feel like...
No, I think competition is healthy. Like, I think that you should want to be the best.
Yeah.
And to be the best, you have to compete. I feel like, whether you know it or not, like you're competing. And I feel like that's another reason why R&B is where it is, because they don't want to compete. They don't feel like they need to. They feel like it's like, nah, I don't need to be better than him, or we can just all be a happy family. It's like, no, that's not, I don't think that's how you become the best.
Yeah, I think that, you know what? I think that like we got into this like kind of day and age where everybody wants to kind of like pat each other on the back, and everybody wants to be the super friends, and kind of like we see like the movies, they got the Avengers and it's Spider-Man and Superman, and everybody's on the same team. And I am with that. Like when I grew up, I liked villains, actually, just being real. Like the Joker, that kind of thing. I always thought that, like, again, the competition of it all, people will probably consider me probably the most competitive person ever. Like, if you said, oh, I could shoot this shot from the parking lot, I'd be like, I could shoot it further than the parking lot. It don't matter if I can or not, but I'm a one to do that shit until, like, forever. Whereas this day and age, I kind of feel like it's almost insulting to like, in the...
Yeah, no, they take it like, it's such a, like, that's what I mean, like with the...
Nicki Minaj, like the only person that's like, I'm better than you bitches. I'm number one.
Right. Nah, for real. I mean, I don't know why it's like that, where it's like very non-competitive, very non-confrontational, but it's like, it's nothing wrong with, confrontation. It's nothing wrong with, what they call it, like confrontation.
Yeah.
But it might just be like healthy argument, like real... Real convo.
Like. This beef that I just now seen, this whole year, that I just now seen, has been really more entertaining than anything. And I honestly think that it was like beneficial for like everybody. Like, let's say Cat Williams talking shit about all the comedians.
Yeah.
All them comedians got booked.
I think it's healthy.
Yeah.
Nah, like it's healthy. I just think like everybody's so emotional and so like uptight and like, oh my God, we gotta be fair and everybody is special, and it's like, nah, everybody is not special, and there are people that are better than others. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just a thing. Like, there is a number one guy and there's a number two and a number three. And I feel like it's healthy.
That's why I miss DMX. DMX will come in and say, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like him. I don't like his music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he was very vocal about it. Not liking Drake. At one point, I was like surprised because it just popped up, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know he said that.
Oh, this nigga said that shit just direct. I don't really like Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Like
what?
Dang,
yeah,
I
like
wonder what he didn't like.
I think that honestly, it's kind of interesting, bro, because I was looking through. Well, let me ask you this before I even go through this. Who do you think had the best rap diss song? If you had to name one, you could take one rap diss song on the island with you. Turn you up. Fuck these niggas. One rap diss song.
Yeah, I like Not Like Us.
Over hit 'em up.
Yeah.
I
don't know if it's just like older at the time, like, but I be playing Not Like Us like it's not a diss song, like it's just a song.
I think that Kendrick might have fucked himself up with that one though.
It might be new. Why?
Because it's his biggest song by far.
Nah.
It's his biggest song by far if we're talking about releases.
Nah.
Now it hasn't had the time.
About that.
Bro, it's topped all of Kendrick's opening releases.
Yeah,
we haven't had the time to know what its song does over time. But if you say Kendrick's biggest release is that song.
Yeah, but I think that's what's fucking me up because it's like there's just no, like, Kendrick is at a place in his career he can't fuck up.
You think so?
Yeah, what?
I think they would have said that about Drake a fucking year ago. Or 3 months ago, they would have said, bro, Drake can't do no wrong.
That's what I think was so crazy about people. Like, what do y'all think? Like, they're good. Like, that's why I think it's so funny.
No, I think Drake is still good.
That's why I think it's so funny about people talking about
I think that Drake is still good, but I do think that there are intangibles that money can't buy, and I do think that he has some chinks on his intangibles right now. Like some people, like for instance, you can have a lot of money for a little while. People
it's
thought
not even
that,
about the money. It's just like the resume, they all speak for themselves. J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. There's nothing that you can say. There's nothing.
You know what I would say, and anybody that's over 33 could vouch for me on this. And I'm not taking anything from him right now because he still is a very big superstar. But at a time, niggas would have said the same thing about Bow Wow. At a time, Bow Wow's resume was harder than everybody's. Scream tours, sold out, all of these songs, bitches going crazy. Craig got song, Chris Brown featured with him, Omarion featured, everybody, you know, Omarion, the Face Off out. And then there was definitely, not necessarily right now, but there was definitely some years that people was like, Bow Wow's corny. During the Bow Wow Challenge years, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I could definitely see people saying
he still had money.
I think it might have had, but I don't think he had like
Drake money. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not even talking about the money. I'm talking about like the hits, like hit songs. Like I don't think
Bow Wow got hits, bro.
No, I'm not saying that he doesn't. I'm just saying like not like Kendrick and Cole and like we're not. Like, I think there's going to be songs that Kendrick Cole and Drake have that we're going to play for a very, very, very long time. Like, I don't think...
Am I the only one that thinks Bow Wow got hits that we going to play for the next 50 years?
We don't play them now.
Oh, we do play some of Bow Wow's
You're the
hits.
only one, yeah.
Oh, I'm not playing them. I'm not.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you're the only one.
I'm not playing them.
And
but I'm
no
saying when they
shot.
come on, you can okay. If a Bow Wow song came on, you gonna call it corny or you gonna turn it off or turn it up?
I'm gonna turn it.
You gonna turn it?
Yeah.
Out of my system, you gonna turn it?
I don't even know what that is.
Damn, with the one with T-Pain?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what that is.
Damn. And you think the same, you don't, now at a time, you do know that Bow Wow had all of these songs.
Oh, no, I know he was huge.
So you don't think that the same thing could happen to, so you said it would happen to Kendrick, but you don't think it would happen to Drake either?
No, that can't happen to Drake, Kendrick, and Cole right now, no.
I don't put Cole in the top 3, bro.
No?
I don't put Cole in the top 10, honestly. I'm just being real with you. When Kanye said, play J. Cole, get the pussy dry, I thought that was the funniest fucking line ever. What? I started thinking about what
That's
J.
so
Cole song would I play
brought up
around some
Ye,
bitches.
Because I felt like during the beef, Ye was kind of like, what about me? And it was interesting. It was just like, dang, like we don't put you in there. I don't know why. I don't know.
That is kind of crazy. I don't think that he's mentioning like top 3, but he should be. No, definitely should be. Like I'm like, because they talked about Drake having Take Care, Kendrick, Pimp a Butterfly. I honestly think Kanye's body of work outdoes every rapper. That's me. That's just me. I think that.
Yeah,
I'm talking about when you talking about album work, not a song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, that's super interesting.
Cohesive album. I'm like, bro, Kanye's albums be fire.
That's what that makes me think about, right? I was thinking about this earlier, like who's influential and who's not. And nowadays they call influencers, and I'm like, but what do they influence?
Yeah, they're not really influential though.
Yeah, like, cause, and then it started making me think about like who is influential and who's not, right? And it was like, if I was starting a clothing line, like there's a lot of people that get paid to endorse the product that I would be like, I'm just keep it real. I was listening to this song. I was listening to Jack Harlow today, and I like Jack Harlow a lot. Yeah. Like I listen to a lot of his songs. I think they're really, really good. But I was listening to him, and he was like, yeah, I got to wear New Balances. And I was like, damn, that was a misstep for New Balance. Like, they spent money on Jack Harlow. Like, I was like, damn, like, I don't think he could get anybody to wear anything.
No.
You know what I mean? And it,
whoa.
And it was like.
That's actually a great take.
And then I thought about,
he said, I don't think he could get anybody to wear anything.
Then I was like, damn, New Balance. And I was like, damn, whoever working over there is terrible at what they do. Because I was like, Kawhi Leonard is not getting nobody to wear nothing.
Bro, they put Kawhi Leonard in New Balance?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
I was like, dang, whoever is over there.
See, I think that's kind of like, okay, influence versus numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like Kawhi Leonard might have like basketball numbers, right? So you'd be like, oh, he's a champion.
Yeah, but
nothing
can
to wear his
but
kicks.
can
You know what I'm
he?
saying?
Do people want to be him enough to wear what he's wearing?
Does he have a shoe?
Yes.
I've never heard a person say they got the Leonards on.
Never. Like they misstep. They misstep with that.
never
And
heard a
and I
person
was
say
thinking
that.
like, dog, like
Whoa.
it would be like if I was a shoe in basketball
This nigga
trying to
said
get
if I were a
basketball players
shoe.
to wear my shoes, I would probably get PJ Tucker. Because PJ is known
Yeah.
probably like at the same rate of playing basketball as being a shoe connoisseur.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it would be like the shoe guys would be like, oh shit, like what PJ doing? Like what shoe he got? He got a shoe coming up?
Who would you think's clothing is the best performing right now?
Clothing?
Yeah. Like as far as like someone who has clothing, like in like you said, someone getting somebody to wear something. Like I said, when I was,
who's the
when I was younger, Diddy could get niggas to wear shit.
Right.
Jay-Z
Top
could
of the
get
list,
you to wear something.
I would think like ASAP Rocky could get some kids to wear clothes.
I think ASAP Rocky's responsible for them fucking pants that we were talking about.
The baggy pants?
baggy
Nah, like I think ASAP would be like high on the list. I think Tiana Taylor would be high on the list.
Okay.
I think Lil Yachty could be high up there too. Who else? I think like
That's pretty wild that you say like a Yachty would be more influential.
it's just because like the kids like him.
See, I can't think of like when I'm thinking right now, like Drake and Kendrick are like the biggest things talked about right now, but I don't think anybody would dress like either one of them.
You know, it's so funny. Kendrick has this song called The Hillbillies, right?
Yeah.
And he says that he's best dressed.
In the song The Hillbillies?
Yeah, he's like, nigga, I'm the best dressed. Like, ain't nobody dressing like me. And I was listening like,
This
dang,
nigga stopped the whole record and rewound it.
I was like, dang, I don't really know you to be that. Like, when did that happen?
I don't know I'm wearing anything though.
But then I saw
What
like
is he
pictures of
dressed?
him, and like, dog, nowadays, like he's
He be
wearing
dressed?
like cowboy boots with like a belt buckle. Like,
That's Tupac's dress.
nah, but it's-
Actually, let's put something straight. This might be controversial right now because I'm from the West Coast. Tupac had no swag in dressing. Zero. Now, tell me that Tupac dressed like any rapper that you would dress like. I could pull up the source cover.
I
They
think
had-
Tupac was having a little swag back then.
What?
He
had
pulled
the-
off that one thing,
He would wear. Tupac had on a bustier, bro.
that thing, but he pulled it
You
off.
just said that thing.
I don't know what it was called.
Nobody ever dressed like Tupac.
Dog, I think he pulled that. I think he was having swag.
When did after Tupac died, you would imagine that you would have seen two people, rest in peace. You would imagine you would have seen people wearing
They
bandanas.
do. They be wearing that joint like Pac.
Who?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Who?
But I think even ASAP be wearing a bandana like Pac.
Neiman, you grew up in Compton. You was wearing a
Yeah.
bandana.
I mean, I never was a bandana dude, but
So
like,
what did
I
Tupac
see-
influence you to dress like? Tell me something Tupac wore that you would wear.
Nah,
ever.
I don't think I dress like a lot of, because I'm saying like I'm not really like fat,
Cowboy
like I'm,
boots. He had the bustier, the open
Nah.
leather vest.
All right, we gonna pull up the Tupac picture.
There's
That
no
nigga-
stylish
that
Tupac
nigga was
photo,
having
bro.
Swag, bro.
What?
Tupac was having swag. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Which girls
okay.
didn't
Neiman,
like
Neiman,
Pac?
you gonna
Which
have your
girls-
bet? No,
which-
of course they like Pac, but I'm just saying no guy ever dressed like Tupac. Nobody mimicked his style.
Hella people. Even,
Kendrick Lamar, right now, he's dressing like Tupac back in the day with the cowboy boots and the
you
belt
proving
buckle.
the whole point that you trying to not prove.
But no, we said Kendrick Lamar can't dress.
I didn't say he couldn't dress. I said he trying to dress now. But I mean, I guess I don't think he could dress.
No, let's be real, bro.
I don't think he could dress. I don't think he could
being
dress.
a good rapper kind of goes with not dressing good.
I mean, I guess yeah. I mean, that's why I said in the beginning, like if you're like a nigga that's like, man, I'm the best dresser.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you gotta kind of
Like J. Cole got more lyrical
think-
as he started
That's what was
dressing.
surprising
less.
about Kendrick, because Kendrick never was like a nigga that was like, nigga, I'm the best dresser ever. And then,
like, said, then he gonna say it in this
you gotta hear the hillbilly. Like, he was like really like, nigga, he was naming designers and everything. Like, and then you see him. I don't know if you seen the Chanel ad.
Yeah, well, I didn't see the Chanel ad. No.
Yeah, the Chanel ad. I mean, he looked like he looked cool on the Chanel ad. Like, I was like, oh, that's fire. It was kind of funny. Like, he had the little I don't know what type of eyes, but he said like when he posted, there was like the little lovey-dovey eyes or something. And, you know, he was like, I think I look cute. It was comedy, but it was you know, he looked like cool though. I was like, all right, my nigga dressing now.
Nah. Even NWA at the time made me want to dress like him. I don't think no rappers.
But there's certain people that are like, they can convert, and you would know this because like you know which girls would convert lingerie pieces.
Biggie could dress way better than Tupac. If they was doing a dress battle,
Biggie was really swaggy. He was.
If they was doing a dress battle, Biggie would have murdered Tupac in a dress battle, bro.
Probably. He had a lot of swag.
Okay.
He had a lot of swag.
Okay, so we finally in agreement on Biggie had the dress code.
He had a lot of swag to be that big.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was wearing shit that fit his attire. Meanwhile, Tupac was wearing bustier. And don't get me wrong, I fuck with Tupac. I fuck with his music. I fuck with his energy. But you said I can't dress, so I gotta name some other people that wasn't dressing up to par, bro.
What's so funny about this?
This is what he wore on his album cover. Bro.
But look, this is my thing.
Leather open vest.
Dog, he pulled it off, and it looked good. But then when T.I. did it, I don't think T.I. pulled it off. I think they crucified T.I. when he tried to do it.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You never seen that?
Yeah.
It was like, bro, like it was just a different type of swag. Like, and I'm not even saying T.I. is not swaggy. Like, you know, there was a moment like when T.I. was like top of the. You know what I mean? And then I
think T.I. could dress, but I don't think he's ever been put in the conversations of dress, though.
No, you know, and I don't think he was trying to be. You know, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't think he was trying to be.
It's just interesting to me because I think that like clothing and identity have like so much like hand in hand, and I think music has so much to do with identity. But when we start kind of going back through the identities of like big artists, it's not really what you would think.
Yeah. I mean, so let me ask you this. Who dress better? Rappers or NBA players?
Oh. I seen some NBA players dress good, but they be wearing some weird shit too, though. NBA players be dressing kind of girly to me. I can't lie. I just have to call it what it is.
So if you had to pick one, or football. What are you? So sports.
I never really seen football
rappers
players.
Versus sports.
Rappers versus. I'm going to say sports still got the better dress.
Yeah.
To me, I'm going to say sports got the better dress because I seen them at their like. They SBs and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And they got a way that they'll, you know, put on and have a nice suit. It'll be, you know, where I feel like, and it don't always got to be a suit, don't get me wrong, but I feel like rappers, like, I don't know too many rappers who I would take their outfit and be like, yeah, I'm finna wear that somewhere.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you. I think that sports guys dress a little better. I do.
Much better.
Yeah.
But they do dress girly, though.
No, there's some fits. There's some fits.
But the funniest thing about the NBA players is, maybe it's just me and my own little sick head, because they're buff, bro, and they be wearing some girly shit. So they be walking down the you know what I'm saying, thing. They be buff as hell, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, yeah, but you got on the sweater with the super V cardigan, you know what I'm saying, with the chest meat all out and it's tight as hell, you know what I'm saying? And they just buff as hell, and nigga like, I'm finna give a nigga 50 buckets tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo,
for sure.
They're pretty wild if you think about it.
You know, that's another one, though, that I would say now got it is that could be influential where New Balance didn't fuck up.
Who?
Is SGA.
Oh.
He could dress. He could dress real good.
I never seen him dress.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't like the legging he be wearing on the court. I can't
the one
lie.
joint.
The one joint.
That's his joint.
Maybe because, again, I design, and it looks like a one-leg bodysuit to me. Like I can't get my head out of that. Like it's like, bro look like he wearing a one-leg bodysuit giving niggas buckets. I can't get my head out of it.
Like a broken dress though. He do his thing.
But here's the thing though. He
thing.
knows. And SJ, let me tell you this, amazing basketball player. I haven't seen his dress. I'm gonna look it up now that NIeman said it, but amazing basketball player. But you and I both know what goes through your head when you got to do this, bro. You got to do this before every game. You got to do that before every game, bro. Every game.
You know what I think of?
Only on one leg, though.
Asia does the one leg. Asia Wilson, she does the one leg.
See what I'm saying?
She does the one leg.
Wait, Angel Reese, you talking about?
No.
Wait, who'd you say?
No.
Because Angel Reese does the one leg.
Asia, she played for the Aces, the Las Vegas Aces.
And she does the one leg, bro. And then I'm just looking at him. I'm like, bro, he got the one leg on. I couldn't have a nigga like that giving me buckets, bro. I'ma foul him.
He gonna give you them buckets.
No, he gonna give you buckets for sure.
He gonna give you them buckets no matter what, bro. That's just gonna happen. I got locked in.
Now that you've been like, around different
industries and shit. Like
different industries. What do you think is like the biggest misconception about like people in the NBA? Or the biggest misconception about an industry?
Yeah. I think the biggest misconception about guys in the NBA is they got their shit together.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I would think that too, though. Until you see, like Big Baby, nigga,
man. What? Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Nah, because like just in the Big Baby reference, it's like I think a lot of them aren't ready for retirement. That's huge for them. Like they're so locked into the game, and then I think that's a big shock. Just like go from such a routine-based schedule to then just like total free time.
That actually, because you got your time, and you're not bringing in the same amount of money.
And it's like you're so used to doing that lifestyle that you may continue it after, and then like, to be caught in something like that, you had to be trying to keep up, because anybody that's like doing good, they not. I don't know, but I mean, most people that's doing good, they not doing no scams or nothing.
Yeah. Bro, that's wild.
So then, like, to be
I'm a big baby doing scams.
Yeah, so to like get caught up in a scam or that type of thing is like, you probably just wasn't making enough money, and then it's because you probably just didn't like set it up correctly.
This might be wild as hell, but this actually is kind of interesting. In music, they got a lot of it's like nobody can make it big without music without Illuminati talk.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that as soon as I was gonna get to the music, is like I feel like that's a big misconception, is that like there's these contracts, and I know you think this, like, or we've had this conversation where it's like they feel like they have to rap about certain things, and they can't say this, and they can't do this, and they got to do these rituals and these Hollywood parties, and
I think so.
There's no such thing as that.
You don't think there's no Hollywood parties, no rituals?
Nah, because
no one's blood getting pricked.
No,
you never seen none of it.
No, that's not happening. Like niggas is in the studio really trying to make hit records in it. If you make a hit record, bro, you're gonna be a star. Like you're gonna get some light. You're gonna be famous.
What I noticed is it's almost like I never hear anybody talk about that in any other industry. Like I never hear people say like, "Damn, Jordan must be Illuminati. That's why everybody wearing Jordans." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
nah,
you know what I'm
nah.
saying?
I mean, because that's like saying like Ty Dolla $ign is got something to do with the Illuminati. No, Ty Dolla $ign just make good records.
I think some people they just wouldn't invite into the Illuminati though. Ty Dolla $ign's still from like Compton Watts type of area.
But he's famous though.
No, he is famous. But he might snitch.
What?
Not snitch like a snitch. Snitch like, Compton Watts, we kind of like, some weird shit. We might be like, niggas was doing some weird shit.
Who would be like a Illuminati guy?
That's actually kind of funny. If I had to, I'm just spitballing. I'm not saying these are actually in the Illuminati, but if I had to just, let's say, give 3 people that I'm like, they have to be Illuminati, I would say Diddy got to be Illuminati.
Diddy?
Got to be. Gotta be. Yeah, I'm going to say it, bro. Diddy got to be Illuminati, bro. It's no way. It's no way. The things that you're just mentioned in for just so many years, you got to be Illuminati.
You know, I mean,
this is my spitball. I'm not saying that he is.
Yeah, because it's just like, he just got hit records of his own and ones that he's
Diddy ain't had a hit record in like 20 years.
No, but like, they're like timeless classic
Definitely got some timeless
like,
classics.
If you have those, you know, you're going to be, and then when you talk about like influence, like he is, like you said, he was a guy that people wanted to dress like. I think he's
an influencer for sure.
So then, you know, I mean, he's, you know, and he's got to be intelligent, you know, to stay relevant that long.
Bro, you don't think that there's no, okay, here's the way I see like Illuminati type of stuff. In basketball, somebody said that they came late for practice. I'm trying to remember who it was. It was like they came late a couple times for practice, and they tied them up and hazed them, pretty much. Yeah, it was on YouTube on a podcast. It was like, yeah, I came late a couple of times when I was playing there, and they tied me up and they were slapping me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a real brotherhood. But I imagine it would be some type of fraternity type of thing like that, where it's kind of like now that you in. Well, it is some shit you got to do. I just imagine you're not finna just keep dropping records and you ain't got to listen to nobody.
Nah, there's no such thing as that.
What?
There's no such thing as that. It's just not. It's just, I think people, no, this is what I think. I think people that didn't make it hope that there's that so that they can lean on, well, I didn't make it because I didn't want to do the Illuminati shit.
See, I think that you can make it without doing Illuminati-esque type of ritualistic type of stuff. But a lot of people do change to like the same type of flow, and then they all start hanging around the same type of people. And I don't think that is by mistake. One thing that I know is let's take out Illuminati. Once you're sponsored, there's like 90% of shit you can't say no more.
Nah, but you don't look at it like that though. Like you're not looking at like sponsored by like Sprite, right? Or some shit like that, right? Yeah, I mean, you know that like if you say certain shit, they gonna end your contract, but it's not like Sprite
and your contract might be bigger than your album is paying you.
But it's not like they're like, that's not like a point in the contract where they're like, now you know you can't say this and you know you can't say this. It's just kind of like, they just want you because you hot. They want to give you a certain number. They give you a certain number. Hey, just make sure you drink Sprite. That's it, bro. Like, it's not like they not controlling you. Hey, you can't go here. You can't go here. You can't do this. You can't. There's no such thing as that either.
I'm going to say that I don't know. You saying that there's no such thing as that. In my head, I feel like, of course, it wouldn't be in the contract. Let me.
All right, so there's nothing stopping you from making the hit record.
Right.
Like, you could go in the studio tonight.
Right.
Make a song. It'll become a hit record.
Right.
Now, you being you, you think the Illuminati could make you do something you don't want to do?
No, but
that's the same thing. It's the same thing.
But okay, me being
like
me, I don't think that there's a lot of things that people can make me do. There are some things that people can make me do that I don't want to do. Shit, most days I get up to go work. I didn't really fucking want to go work.
But I'm talking about like they can't like it wasn't like, I mean, remember Kalani just had like a rant.
Okay.
She had a rant about what's going on in Gaza and Sudan, and she was like, why isn't anybody like saying anything? And she was saying like, you know, she had a moment where she was like, you know, people think that us as celebrities can't say this and we can't say this and it's in our contract. That's not a thing. It's not a thing.
Of course, somebody who has a contract that says that would say that's not a thing.
Dog. Like, it's not even close though. Like, it's so
okay. Cat Williams said that there was like, an Illuminati meeting with him and Ludacris. You think that didn't happen, or you think that might have happened?
I don't think it happened, bro. I mean, I don't think Cat. Like, there's a part of that interview where it was kind of like Cat knows how to entertain. He knows how to go viral. And then there was a lot of truth to what he was saying. But as far as like you know, like the Illuminati coming to? How come? Like, what? Who's the Illuminati then?
I'm not saying it like a person, like, yo, I'm part of the Illuminati. You're in now. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what people think. That's what like.
I feel like people feel like there is a secret like society that controls music. And if I look at things like situations like Diddy, or like a lot of people in music, like weird shit happens in music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Weird shit just be happening anyways.
you think just period.
Just period. Like how come you said it though? Like how come no sports guys are like, oh,
I don't
he's
know
in
why
the
they don't say
Illuminati.
sports guys. I don't
Like
know why they
because
don't say
Bron
sports
would
guys.
be like one that's like, how come Bron winning hella championships and
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Just like you would think he was in a like I mean, in if he was in music,
Yeah.
with those accolades,
They
you
definitely
be
would say
like,
Illuminati for sure.
Yeah, but it's like, what's the difference?
I think sports doesn't really get the Illuminati like okay, sports doesn't really get the like the Illuminati type of like conversations that surround it, because in sports, what you gonna say? LeBron gotta go out there and dunk a certain way because he's in the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Whereas rappers are vocal. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, okay, bro, he might have to say that because they making him say that. Like Ice Cube said that they make you make gangster rap.
Nah, man. Nah.
Crazy Bone said they make you make gangster rap.
No, dog. Like, cause nobody is making you do anything, because the way that it even happens is the record label doesn't pick who they sign. They
What do you think happened with NLE Chopper then? He came out on some super gangster shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then he turned to NLE Chakra and was on some super holistic shit.
think
Then changed back to NLE Chopper.
Nah, I think that's like a whole nother convo where I think that people are programmed early, especially black people, to believe a certain religion or Jesus Christ or God blessed you. And that's why you're who you are. And I think that when you become successful, after a while, you kind of get a vibe of like, okay, I am blessed. I don't think it was like a thing that everybody's thinking where it was given to me. Nobody gave
I think a
me.
lot of people think that or have called me in some kind of one way or another satanic because I said something very similar like that.
But they're gonna say that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what's
They're like, God gave you that song. You're like, nah, bro. I
kind of like
took
just
me a
made
month
the
to make
song.
that song.
Yeah. But and it's like, I think you get to a point where you like, and I think that's where the chakra thing came from, because I think it's like when you get to a certain level, you start understanding like, dang, I kind of always knew. And you start recanting, and you're like, I was kind of like something in my soul, you know, something in my spirit, and the things that you had to change to get successful. You understood that a lot of people aren't doing that, and that's why they aren't successful. And then you start questioning everything, you know, and then you start. That's when you start tapping into like the universe and frequency and chakras.
Chakras, right.
You know, when you get a little money and you don't got to think about certain things, and you can try certain things, and you like, you know, in his case particular, he's like, nah, you need to eat this and stop eating that and drinking this type of water. And, you know, and once you start thinking about that, you know, I think that's where that comes from, where it's like, okay, like.
But then he went back to the gangster shit.
Well, because I think he understood that, like,
I'm not gonna make no money doing this.
Yeah.
That's kind of like Illuminati to me.
It's just real. It's just like they don't, because when you become an entertainer, you whatever you come in as, like, that's what the people want from you.
Yeah.
So, like, I always say this about Future. Like, I think Future just knows that he's probably at a point in his life, he's like, nigga, I don't really do them drugs like I be saying.
I don't think Future do none of them drugs.
But he's like, but that's what they want to hear from
Yeah.
me. So it's like, I'm smart enough to know that.
I
so
heard an interview, Nicki Minaj was like, and he doesn't do any of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
I'm like, I
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think people are like, nigga, you better start talking about drugs. Like, I think it's like the consumer, they run everything. They run everything. Like everybody that's an artist, once an artist like start doing what they want to do and is kind of polar opposite from how they were introduced, that's when shit start going downhill.
I think that's kind of like the one thing of why, you know, we were talking the other day about like success and stuff like that. And I think like being confined in a space or box or like perception is one thing that I really don't like. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like sometimes I might broaden out certain things. Like, for instance, if I had like the biggest song in the world and it was like, let's say Coco. I'm in love with the Coco. My next song might be something totally left of Coco. You know what I'm saying? Where somebody be like, yo, make another Coco.
I think I got a different thought. I just got a different thought. I think it's like when you go to work. When you go to work, you might be a railroad conductor. But then when you go home, you just you. And I think like rapping is like much like a job. Like I remember like us having club hostings, not wanting to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it was just like, but that was our job.
Right.
To just go and do
and appear to be like you like it.
And put on the front of like, you know, like, oh, I'm this super manager and this is Eric and you know what I mean? And then you get in the car and it's like, all right, cool.
I'm burnt out on that.
We us now. No, like we back to NIeman and Eric, best friends, just chilling now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, all right, like we on our shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right,
it's
right.
like, I think that whatever you come in as, like with OT and Coco, shit, just keep giving them. You know what I mean? And then when you go home, it's just who you are. You know what I mean?
That's kind of interesting because I feel like Kendrick Lamar didn't come in the way that he is necessarily right now. When he first came in, he had swimming pools.
Yeah.
I don't hear him talk about alcohol at all now. Swimming pools is like, unless I'm missing the point of the record.
Well, because that's kind of like the NLE Chopper vibe where like, you know, once you kind of get enlightened, and not saying enlightened, but just like once you start getting the right information and you start connecting with different people, you start understanding like, just with alcohol in particular, like you start understanding what that does to your body, and you know, you start probably talking to like people who are into their health and the best doctors and the best, you know, at best everything really, and then you start, you know, your lifestyle might change. Like I heard one song where he was like, man, I fast 4 times a day. I mean 4 days out the week.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm like 4 times a day.
4 days out the week, and I was like, I hear certain nutritionists saying like that the sicknesses that attack your body come from food.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you ate less, you would be sick less.
Right.
You know, and I think that's where that comes from. It's not like anything other than just
He's just saying it's more like progression than change.
Yeah. It's more
natural progression of where somebody's going to end
just
up.
like once you know, because you get more influence and more money, you start meeting.
And so I'm not going to spin it back on you, but I'm going to spin it back on you then. If you have somebody like Jay-Z, then why 30, 40 years later would he still be rapping about selling drugs in the hood?
I don't think he is.
He does. Outside of the 444 album, he going to still say like, Hove moved the snow with the snow, and Hove had the packs on the. He still raps about selling drugs.
I don't know. I didn't hear that. I kind of heard the whole.
The 444 has changed, But
Yeah.
outside of
He
444,
really did many songs outside of 444.
what? I'm talking about over the last 30 years, 28 of them has been Jay-Z talking about
what
drugs.
was the one, what was his last album?
Before 444 was Kingdom. No, it wasn't Kingdom Come. It was
Well, because was the 444 one?
Watch the Throne. I would say one of the Watch the Thrones.
I just remember like 444 being very like, get your credit straight.
Yeah, it was like that, which was a different thing from Jay-Z. It was like, oh, you finally telling us that.
What do you mean? I'm just confused.
I'm saying like outside of 444, for years, rappers won't have that natural progression. They'll be like 30 years later still talking about shooting somebody, or 30 years later still talking about the shit that they did when they was 17, 20, that type of thing.
Yeah, but I think we talking about two different things. Because, like, what you rapping about and how you living is two different things. Like, if he, because you saying Kendrick drinking alcohol.
Right.
Like, or what he's rapping about. Like, Kendrick, like, sound pretty, like, gangster on his records. The diss records, obviously.
They're not like us, right?
But
I might be the only one in life who just is not like, I like the record, but I'm just not super ecstatic over it. Like, man, the West Coast, that's our record. Where he's talking about a pedophile the whole time. Like, there's so many lines in there I can't say. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, this isn't really like a diss record to me. It's like,
I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. But, yeah, I think, because I could imagine, like, if you was hanging around Jay-Z, man, I mean, I could imagine him, like, eating really healthy at times, like, being very in tune with like frequency and vibration and the universe. And I could probably, in his private talks, probably talking like not really believing in the God that is popular, or like Christianity,
right.
or like I could see him maybe being like, I'm not really into that. Like, cause I see a shift where like that's happening, like, and it's like
it happens to a lot of people, but that's what I'm saying. They still got to rap about the same thing.
Not like a lot of people. I'm talking about like, I see a shift where like, it used to be like, nigga, you had to be like, you either was rolling with Jesus Christ, especially being black. You was either rolling with Jesus Christ, or you just wasn't saying nothing at all about it.
No, that's real.
But now, I think people is getting more outspoken. Like,
I would like to say to everybody, you're welcome for that. Just do your research. Yeah. Okay, but hey, I know that because we're coming towards time. I just want to make a rerun back on that. We are going to have a dressing competition.
No, definitely.
On which one? On the next one or the one after that? Because the difference, I don't think that NIeman really understands is I could just go make a fit. And so whatever fit he's thinking about, I could just go make a fit and say, yeah, I'll dress you now.
I mean, so however long it take you to
however
make
long
fit,
you think. I can make it the same day. When you want to have this competition?
We could do it the next time then. Cause
Anytime after Monday, Tuesday, because I'll be back.
I think you have like
designing.
An unfair advantage, but yeah,
I have an unfair advantage. Yeah,
no, I
exactly.
mean, I think I do. That's what I'm saying. Like I'll let you dictate when, cause I think I'm ready. Like my closet is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't have the fit designed at all right now, but I'm gonna outdo you.
Like I would even be
on which day? On which day? Because we gonna have the audience like rank us like 1 through 10.
Whatever you want to do.
Say Tuesday. Anytime after Tuesday, I'm gonna have a couple fits ready for you.
Like you just say today, because I feel like I don't even gotta go in there and pick it. Like we can let Corey go in there and pick it.
Stop it.
In my closet, like it's. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he gonna cool. He gonna choose. Is that a cross color shirt?
Don't let them get at you like that.
No, I thought it was cross colors.
Don't let them get at you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know cross colors? I don't know what that means. Cross colors is like a brand. It's like a very popular.
Yeah. Oh, guaranteed not. It's not a cross color. Yeah. See. So wait, I think that I'm gonna win the competition. So I'm good on it.
Cool. I mean, I'm glad you think so.
If I got one last thing though, if I were your artist though, how would you dress me?
It depends, bro. Like, it depends what you gonna rap about. Like, that's what I'm saying. Or what you gonna sing about.
I'm singing about, let me see. What do people sing about? I'm singing about just being lit and having bad bitches.
Well, then, yeah, like, we gotta switch it up a little bit. We can't wear that.
What? This don't
We
look
definitely-
lit like you got bad bitches and you lit. You come with Tiger King. The
Nah, see, and then that's the thing too. Like, you know, you are unique to where like, and I guess we'll get into that. Like, cause you dated a lot of pretty girls.
and I would say that I'm not really like the ladies' man now, but I know way more women than your favorite rapper, and I would definitely say that they're gonna speak way higher of me than your favorite rapper for sure.
Yeah, so that's why it would
So
be.
now
but
I
as
gotta
but-
wonder, is it because I dress so well?
Nah, it's definitely because you know it's not that. You was getting the girls because you can make their pictures look tough.
I think I was getting the girls because they saw how I dressed, and then it's like, damn, maybe he can make my pictures look good because he dressed so fly.
Hell no. Hell no. That's definitely not what it was. But cool.
We gonna see the next time around. I'm
I
gonna have
love
my
this
fit ready.
dress combo.
I'm gonna have my fit ready. I'm gonna be ready, and we'll see. I'm gonna murder you.
That's like, for me, I'm trying to gauge, like, in sports terms, like, if I should beat you by 20 or if I should just, like, make it close.
I'm thinking if I should like do a full commentary on your dress when you come, because I'm gonna probably now my sister is here in the back room. Do you think that he would outdress me if me making my fit and him getting a fit from his closet? No. He thinks this me
love that.
dressing.
You finna eat 'em up.
I'm
I love
gonna
that.
eat him up.
I love that. Like if she didn't answer that way,
Okay, I just
Non-biased, I don't even fuck with him.
she don't even fuck with me.
nah. No, I love that.
Creativity.
Dang.
So given the chance, you get what I'm saying, you versus him, I'm gonna
Air high
But
five
see,
from across the room.
Yeah, no, I mean, as you should, that's how you were supposed to answer. I love that. That's how you were supposed to answer. It was incredible. But like, she haven't really seen me dress or like, no, like.
You got someone in your corner. Do you think he would outdress me from his closet alone, giving no thought to it? He said no thought. He said just grabbing from his closet. But you never seen me dress either, though.
Yeah, this is not.
She never seen me dress. It's not the one to talk to. I'm trying to think of anywhere that I've been to or I've never dressed.
This is tough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be coming from the factory or something like that. I'll be in the bummiest clothes. So I'm gonna first off, I just want to let everybody know this right here is a custom sweater. You never seen a sweater like this. And I'm gonna come with something custom. How you want to go, plain or dramatic?
Hey man, I mean, however you want to, whatever.
Okay, I'm
like,
gonna
you
go.
know,
I'm gonna keep it simple on them. I'm gonna keep it simple. Hey, I'm gonna ask you because you like color. Should I go colorful or simple?
I think you should just try to destroy me. Like you should like, like you should try to win. Because I think even when I don't want to hear no excuses.
It's not gonna be an excuse.
None of that shit.
It's not
like,
gonna be an
'cause
excuse.
I'm really-
Listen, if we ain't had no competition, I definitely think us having little friendly competitions on this would be kind of dope. That's one of them.
Yeah, that's
for
what
sure.
I'm saying. Like, I don't even think you should make this friend. This one you should not make friendly. Like, you should really, I think you're gonna like need to not be friendly.
Okay,
Don't be friendly. Like,
Don't try to come in here and tell me a name brand is going to be the reason why your outfit is bomb, because my name brand is all going to be my name.
I don't-
Okay,
I don't-
so you're going to have to be like, yo, this outfit is fly because it's fly.
yeah.
Don't bring a whack ass shirt and tell me that it's Louis and it's exclusive and it's 1 of 3. I don't want to hear it. That won't work for me. All right.
We not even.
I see your face. I can see the shirt you're thinking of. You're like, damn, I'm gonna have to put that one back then.
Nah,
Damn, I was gonna bring.
Yeah, I'm not even tripping on the brand. I said that the first episode and this episode. Like, I'm not even on the brands no more. Like, I'm just on the fit. You know, the if it's clean.
Oh, I might come with some ASAP Rocky pants on you.
Hey, whatever you do, fam. Whatever you want to do.
I might come with that ASAP 3s.
Whenever you want
You
to.
might. I think you might be. Oh, I don't think you're gonna be expecting. I'm with it though.
Let's do it. I'm looking forward to it.
Where you want to go from here though? We've been on the 10 minutes, so.
No, we good, right?
Yeah.
No,
I'm really talking to you right now. Like the next time you're really done on this. 'Cause I'm thinking that because he said it in a real way. Like, yeah, I never seen a good outfit. That's the attitude I got from him. Like, I never seen a good outfit. I might come in here Tommy Incredible, like as Tommy Incredible.
Those are the times when I saw you dressed.
Well, maybe I won't come as Tommy Incredible. I might come as a variation of Tommy Incredible that I style.
So I'm saying, like, I mean,
I ain't gonna suit you out. Nah, because that's gonna be overdoing it. I'm gonna just watch some basketball players and make an outfit like that.
I think you should try to. That's what I'm saying, bro. You should try to beat me by 50, like, cause
I feel like this sweater beat you by 50. Just being real, like this is animal
I can't
print,
wait
bro.
till we post this. Boy, I can't wait till we post
This is
it.
animal print, bro. This is by this is a
Put
50.
them Crocs on too.
No, I'm not gonna put the Crocs on. With
Show them them Crocs.
I rolled the socks to bring the attention to the animal print. You know what I'm saying? I wanted them to know like this. Nothing. I want to take the attention off of this. You think I'm gonna wear these Crocs when I come to dress on you?
I'm just saying, like,
You think I'm gonna wear these Crocs when? Hold
just
on.
show them the Crocs. Just show them the
Just
joints.
show them the Crocs. You think I'm gonna wear these?
I
when
love-
style on
I
you?
love the way they go with the.
You
with
think
the-
I'm gonna wear these when I style on you?
Nah, but the fact that you even wearing them
The
is
fact that
crazy.
I wear these because I'm so stylish. First off,
Like-
do you know how stylish you gotta be to buy rainbow Crocs? Let me tell you that right there.
I need to tell
Do you
you.
know how stylish you gotta be to buy rainbow Crocs?
I'm a-
And know that you can get any bad bitch in life in the Have you seen any girl turn me down, me walk up to them ever? What
I'm
is
more inclined to fuck with the nigga in the Crocs.
in the rainbow Crocs?
I didn't.
In
But
the
see, I didn't-
rainbow Crockies.
I didn't say.
That's my personal preference, though.
Rainbow
But
Crockies.
but and I,
Rainbow Crocs aside.
this is the
And
thing.
They got the scratches so you know, oh damn, he really be doing his carpentry type of shit. But he's in the rainbow Crocs. I feel that.
First of all, I would say that
I'ma put these
I
here
give
on
shit
the
a.
bottom of these.
I
want
yeah,
them to
yeah,
know.
put them shits up. Yeah. Put them shits up there.
I'ma put
Because
these
like
up.
I'm gonna tell you this, like the shit that I give away, I wouldn't even give these away.
That's
First of all,
wild.
I wouldn't even give these
Because
away.
I said that I was
Second-
gonna be sponsored by Crocs because I was like, yo,
Second.
these should get me sponsored by Crocs.
Yeah, so I would. So that, but the second thing I would say is that I would never say that you don't get bad women.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
In
that.
rainbow Crocs.
Cause I would be the first to tell anyone that like if a girl like you, she just like you. Ain't really got nothing to do with what you wearing.
No, it matters what you're wearing. You gotta have on rainbow Crocs.
Oh, okay.
That's no. I promise you, yo. There's a different psychology to it. What about a girl that's like, damn, why is this nigga so fly and he wearing them Crocs? Something gotta be outside of my understanding. Don't give him the draws tonight. I'll be like, I don't want the draws tonight. Keep your draws on. I just wore these Crocs to get a shake. Relax. That's how I be. That's my life. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, damn. Everywhere I go, I'll be like, bro, keep your draws on, girl. I'm wearing these rainbow Crocs for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that. We gonna have to go out and see it.
Okay.
Are these girls that know you or they don't know you?
No, never seen me before in life.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm begging to differ. But I mean,
I would bust these in a strip club.
but listen.
Guaranteed.
But listen, no, I
think
believe you.
have busted
I
them in
believe
the
you. I
strip-
believe you.
No, I think I actually I wore Crocs.
You've worn worser fits in the club with me. But
I would love
come on, man. Corey want us to get up out of here, man. He's trying to go.
Let's go. All right.